Hi everyone, I'm JD. Welcome back to my channel. So just continuing on with my series of showing my op shop and vintage hauls while I was down in Melbourne, and this time I'll share the books that I got. I got quite a few vintage ones which I'm excited about. There's some French ones, Botanical, some Ballet, and just so exciting. Let me start off with the French ones, which is really fun because this year I'm planning to make some vintage French journals. So I got these two, and also I really love the idea of using these covers for journals as well. So I will have some extra journals using these covers themselves. So there's a reader and there's vocabulary. How cool is this? So this one will be really fun, keeping that as a cover. And the back picture as well. And then just, yeah, fun pages with French words is basically what I wanted. Vintage French. Because, yeah, I'm going to make some French journals with pages that I want all authentic French things. So I've got a whole bunch of French, vintage French receipts and invoices and ephemera pieces. So yeah, I'm so excited. Library cards and postcards and things like that. So yeah, I really wanted some French pages as well. This one I picked up from my trip in Melbourne last time. So when I got this one I was like, I need to get more. So you can see I've already taken out quite a few pages there. And then this one, we have a French dictionary. So I love the old look to it. There's even an inscription, and then yeah, lots and lots of pages to work with here. So I might even just try making some pockets as well, because since there's a lot of pages, I love this. Got to keep that. Some pocket pages and things, maybe some envelopes out of these pages. So yeah, we'll have fun playing around with that. And then I got a bunch of, so yeah, I hope this is helpful to show you what kind of things I'm looking for. I like especially like poems as well, so French stuff and poetry, because it just looks nice laid out on the page. And you're generally pretty safe with poetry with the words and everything. There's a bit of Shakespeare there. And yeah, sometimes you can get a poem that really means something to you or that really fits with a theme, like maybe they're writing about flowers or the moon or something, and that can go in a galaxy journal or a botanical journal. So I've got this one, again, would make a great cover. One of these ones, this is so cool. This isn't poetry, but I like these readers. Reminds me of my mum, she had 3 of them. And so yeah, that is the 7th book. And then I've got this one. How cool is this cover? English poems, this one is. So that would be a great journal as well. So more, oh look, I love that. I love it when you get the handwriting, especially in it. Yeah, I love looking for not only a certain type of book with a certain type of pages, but I'm looking for covers as well, keeping that in mind, so I can definitely reuse that. And then this one on the art of writing. As a writer, this one I was just drawn to, and I love how the name Quillen, it's like quill, you write with a quill. So it all just worked well. On the art of writing, like how perfect is that? And like I love the little flourishes and the Q here for quill. I'm calling it Q for quill. And yeah, so I love like the old pages. It's kind of, you can see that's kind of grunged up on the outside edge, and yeah, I don't know, I love that old style writing as well. Yeah, really excited. Okay, and then I actually got a ballet book because for my own ballet journal I'm looking to put some ballet things in there, but then I thought I would actually use this cover, because how cool is that, as a ballet journal cover, because yeah, ballet is one of my favorite themes to work with, and so I don't think I'll ever get tired of making ballet journals. So yeah, that's really exciting. And it's got some really cool pictures in here, like how cool, and it's kind of that old vintage style to it. like, yeah, I'm gonna have fun with this. What was that? Horse in the clouds. So yeah, I might even want to maybe read through this a little bit too. But the ones that I will be reading through are these ones. So Suzanne, thank you so much, Suzanne. She gave me this amazing happy mail, which was such a surprise. It just turned up in my mailbox one day. I'm like, what is this? I was so confused because I'm like, what on earth? Did I buy something that I didn't know I bought? And then opening it up, I almost cried because I was just so moved that she would go to the effort of getting these for me and sending them to me, knowing how much I like ballet. She said that she saw the video of my ballet journal and how I was using it the morning that she found these, and that they literally dropped at her feet. They fell off a table in front of her, and I'm like, oh my gosh, that just kind of speaks volumes to me. And in a way, I don't know, I feel kind of touched, like God was placing them at her feet for me, kind of thing. And just random things like that, how, you know, it's totally random how events have to happen for something else to happen. And I don't know, all these little steps had to line up for that to happen. And I just thought, you know, look at God just giving me a gift through Suzanne this way, and I just felt really, really loved, you know. So I was just thanking God and thanking Suzanne. And yeah, 1958, and I was, as soon as I saw them, I thought, yes, perfect for making my ballet journal. But then I was looking at them and I thought, I don't think I want to rip these up, because these are actually helpful. I do ballet, and this will actually help me in my classes know the steps, like break it down and work out what to do and how the proper technique is, and learning my vocab of French, because ballet, all the terminology is in French, port de bras, like to actually know what I'm doing with my pliés and where to put my placement of feet and all that kind of stuff. So I don't know, I thought I might actually hold on to these for my own learning. This one I could probably pull apart, but also this could be interesting as well, seeing what their syllabus was. But anyway, thank you so much, Suzanne. That totally moved me, and just I'm so thankful for that gift of love. And then these ones are botanical journals, botanical books that I thought I would use for my botanical journals. So I love the little black and white drawings, and I love the poetry as well. So God's Jewels, that sounds beautiful. I might keep a couple pages for my own journal, my love journal. So yeah, actually I'm gonna maybe rip out a page of this and put it in my love journal, and just record that little story of how the books dropped at her feet and how I just felt totally loved in that moment when I opened this. So yeah. Anyway, so I'm just pulling out like every single heart and any reference to love that I can find, and putting it aside for my love journal to embellish it. And actually, yeah, it's just like everywhere I look, there's little notes of love everywhere, which is kind of cool. So yeah, it's a real theme going on here, I think. Anyway, rambling. So those are those ones. And then I got these two. They're not vintage, but I thought the covers are awesome to make journals out of. And these two books in particular are kind of sentimental to me. I had a Black Beauty book when I was a kid and loved it. And I loved the movie The Secret Garden, and also read the book as a kid. And so these two really bring back a whole bunch of memories and feelings related to childhood. And yeah, it brings back all these emotions and things. So these ones will be some very special projects for me, I think. And I'll use pages from the actual book for the journals, and then I'll have a whole bunch of pages that I can use for other projects. But I like how some of them have pictures on them, and like the cover pages, I'll hopefully try and keep that in there. And even that. yeah, so it's already perfect as a cover. I don't need to do anything to the inside. And yeah, oh, there's even coloured pictures in there too. Did you see that? So yeah, those are those two. And then one more book to share with you is this one here. So I just got one children's illustrated book, again vintage, and all I was looking for was the pictures to use in mostly my own journal, because I really want to, you know, get more visual, and I just love these pictures here. I've already used a page in one of my journals, actually in my love journal. There it is. So yeah, I really want to try to look at these, find more pictures like this, because this is a style that I just really like. I find it hard to find children's illustrated books that I like. I always think, oh, there's so many when you go to the op shop. There's just like tons and tons of children's books, but none of them are vintage, or none of them have a nice aesthetic that looks nice to me. So yeah, these ones are really sweet, and I like the kind of cartoonish look to it. And so yeah, I thought this would be great for my personal journals and also other vintage journals that I put together. So yeah, I really like it. Cool. Alright, so thanks for joining me looking at these books. I love books so much, love journals so much, and to make a journal out of a book for me is the ultimate. I don't know, there's just something about that pairing that feels really authentic and true, and just combines two of my greatest loves. And yeah, writing and reading for me go hand in hand, and so I don't know, I think it's just only natural to make journals out of actual books. So yeah, hope you like this video. Let me know what you think, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.